Today, we're journeying back in time, long before the Spanish galleons ever reached these shores, to explore the lives of the legendary leaders who once ruled the islands we now call the Philippines. But these weren't kings or emperors in the European sense. They were datas and rajas, the powerful chieftains and monarchs of pre-colonial Filipino societies. So grab your virtual time machine and let's uncover the stories of these fascinating figures. Our first stop is the Visayas, specifically in Panay, to meet the 10 Bornean Datuk. Legend has it that around the 13th century, 10 datas led by Datu Puti fled the tyranny of a ruler in Borneo. They sailed north and landed on Panay Island, where they negotiated a peaceful settlement with the native Ati people. They reportedly purchased the lowlands with a golden shalar coat, or a traditional wide-brimmed hat, and a long golden necklace. This event, known as the Maragtas, marks a foundational story of Visayan culture. These datas, including figures like Dotu Sumakwel and Dotu Bangkaya, are credited with establishing the first confederation of settlements, laying down laws, and introducing new systems of writing and farming to the island. Next, we sail north to the bustling port of Manila, long before it was intricate. Here we meet Raja Sulamon, the last paramount ruler of the Kingdom of Manila. He was a fierce and proud leader, presiding over a thriving trading hub that welcomed merchants from China, Japan, and Southeast Asia. When the Spanish expedition, led by Miguel López de Legazpi, arrived in 1570, Raja Sulamon was not easily intimidated. He famously declared that he would not tolerate any mistreatment and that his people would repay aggression with aggression. His defiance led to the Battle of Bangkusi Channel, where he bravely fought to defend his kingdom's sovereignty. Though he ultimately fell in battle, his legacy as a valiant defender of his land endures. Just across the Pasig River from Raja Suleiman's kingdom was Tondo, ruled by his uncle, Raja Laikan Dula. Laikan Dula was a seasoned and pragmatic leader, known for his diplomatic skills. Unlike his nephew, he initially chose a path of cooperation with the Spanish, hoping to preserve his people's lives and their way of living. He was a respected figure who held significant influence over the coastal communities around Manila Bay. However, his trust in the Spanish was later betrayed, leading him to support a revolt. Laikan Dula's story is a complex one, highlighting the difficult choices leaders faced during a time of immense change and foreign encroachment. Let's travel further south to the island of Mactan, where we encounter one of the most celebrated heroes in Philippine history, Lapu-Lapu. He was the Dotu of Mactan, a formidable warrior and leader. In 1521, when Ferdinand Magellan arrived in the neighboring island of Cebu and demanded that all local chieftains submit to Spanish rule and pay tribute, Lapu-Lapu flatly refused. He stood his ground, asserting his independence. This led to the historic Battle of Mactan. Despite being outnumbered and facing soldiers with superior weaponry, Lapu-Lapu and his warriors fought with incredible courage. They defeated the Spanish invaders, and Magellan himself was killed in the fighting. Lapu-Lapu's victory is remembered as the first successful resistance against European colonization in the Philippines, a powerful symbol of Filipino bravery and the unyielding spirit of freedom. From legendary settlers and astute diplomats to valiant warriors, these Datos and Rogers were the architects of early Filipino societies. They established laws, fostered trade, and defended their communities with everything they had. Their stories are a vital part of the Philippine identity, reminding us of a rich and complex history that existed long before the arrival of foreign powers. Learning about leaders like Datu Puti, Raja Sulaiman, Lakan Dula, and Lapu-Lapu gives us a deeper appreciation for the roots of Filipino culture and the enduring spirit of its people. Thank you so much for joining me on this historical journey today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you won't miss our next exploration into the past. Let me know in the comments which historical figure you'd like to learn about next. Until then, take care.